Well, hello everybody, my name's Omega, I'm a PG2 Rifter and VTuber, just a random guy trying to realize everything, trying to find his way home. Hi, we are playing more Outer Worlds, Spacer's Choice Edition. Last time we left off, I don't know if it's gonna leave off right there, because our game did kind of crash. So we're just gonna continue and see where it put us. I didn't save too far from where it crashed though, so hopefully everything goes fine. Okay, yeah, so we're over here. Find Scholar. Oh, that's right. Okay, I see.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Alright, cool. Let's see, does anybody want to talk?
Breaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
Yes. You were just behind me.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Alright, cool.
Hey, you got a second?
But, no, I'm kidding. Okay, so we're gonna save our game right here.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. It's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Agreed. You know what you remind me of? This guy reminds me of, what's his name from Stranger Things? Like, the guy who, was there since, like, season 1. The older kid who actually lived, right?
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Sure, an interview. That sounds fair.
Yep.
I mean, first time for everything, right?
Yeah.
Ask me anything you like. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
I knew the answer for that, but I just gotta do this.
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Buddy, you are not gonna like being on the unreliable.
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Whatever, you're right.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
You better not.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is
Alrighty.
gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Yeah, I got a feeling you're not gonna like. Okay, here. Let me save the game real quick because I don't want to do all that again.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Yeah, fair enough. How do you, why do you do that?
Where are we headed?
You're behind me and then you're in front of me. I don't like that.
Seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot. Yeah, but I got a good feeling about him, is all.
Fair enough.
I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path.
Yeah.
surprise yourself.
Oh my god, it didn't crash on me this time. Alright, get on unreliable. Right here. Let me try something real quick. Nah, that didn't work. Okay, oh well. We'll do that in a second. You're over here.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Yeah.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Okay, so I'm 90% sure she's biromantic and asexual. That sort of thing's plenty nice, but it's not everything.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I
There's-
actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now.
Do it.
Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
Okay, okay. I want to do this one, but I feel like it's too mean. So we're gonna do perception.
Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week?
That's a good point.
Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Yeah. Sure you can hold your liquor. I don't think drink is gonna solve this problem. It would be easier. It's terrible. Okay, so we can talk about this. Let's just do this.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Nice. Okay, let's go up a little bit. So my stuff right here is 26. That's 30, I think. These are all 30, so we're gonna work on something else, like my melee combat. Oh, there's more ranged. Alright. So then we're gonna go to here. Who are you? You are not on my team. Is there just a stowaway on my ship? Oh, wait. That's right. I forgot I recruited her earlier. I feel it. Jesus Christ, that's a big gun. Buddy, I hate to break it to you, but I'm switching that stuff out. I really want that toss ball stick, but it's yours, but I want it, but it's yours, but I want it. Okay, fine. You can keep it. You can keep it for now. Gotta look sexy as hell. There we go. It's K, right? No, it's Q. That's not. Oh well. I'm gonna go over here anyway, so West companions. Drinking the wine. There, first let's talk to everybody else, right? You're over here. That means people are probably gonna be up here. And boy, I do love it when there's a skull. Yeah, I hope that thing is not going to bite me in the ass later. Oh, that's cute. Very punch. Whose room is this going to be? Somebody. Never mind, I found the hook.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
There you are.
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
Alright, alright.
Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. Well, my blood type is AB positive.
It's not what I wanted.
I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, come on. That stuff's boring.
It's fine.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Are you sure?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not. I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Fair enough.
Sure do. Some of it was even legal. What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Actually, that's pretty nice.
Gotta advertise your business somehow.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've
That's
done
fair.
all
Yeah.
types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
games. I haven't seen my game in a while. You guys have it here? No.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. No complaints here.
Alright, save games, that way. Don't think I didn't see you there, Felix.
Good to see you, boss.
I'm so sorry. Oh, he just sat down.
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Haha.
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way. That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays.
Fair.
The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker. That's exactly what I've been saying. The system doesn't care about the individual. We're only as valuable as our jobs.
Yeah.
Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on. Could be I was overreacting. Better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word?
Restraint?
Restraint?
Oh.
But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
I might. Yeah, melee 20.
That's what I like about you, boss. You got a mean swing. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Oh, your ship is here.
Yeah, I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Alrighty. Well. Oh, okay. Ouchie. I technically only need to bring you. Not you, so. As far as I'm aware, I can't wait to look at my, quest and find out that I messed up. Come on, let's go. Vending machine, phone, dictations, yeah. Oh yeah, right.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel. It's time.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table, stand in a corner?
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township?
Here, go this way. Come on. Yeah, man. Oh shit. Now I'm stuck. There we go. There we go.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
No, 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 no. I'll pay.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know?
Ah.
I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake. Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up. Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot.
Yeah.
People drink that for fun?
Yeah.
Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Hmm.
Specifically. Definitely specifically.
Alright, alright.
Why'd I drink that? I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us. Well, she talked about another girl, right?
Right.
Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
No, 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 she is. I don't know how to explain it, but like...
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
No, I don't think so.
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay.
You're here to get wasted. You're here to get wasted, like...
Grayson, here I come. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me?
Hmm.
What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
That's so mean. I'm not saying that.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands.
Yeah, that's
You know,
actually
I'm
fair.
not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later she's not?
That's valid reasons. Why does my game keep on trying to make it about me?
Of course. Wouldn't you be? Huh. I never thought of it that way. I wonder which what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking. Be strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
That's fine. Everybody does.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got
Okay, so
wow. So much to think about.
Parvati, I'm gonna explain this once. You are the nicest person I know. I mean, in this game, right? You don't have to be worried about being mean. You give me that vibes of someone with ADHD. Like, you will apologize for everything you do. You're
Oh
fine.
gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain. Come on, let's go.
Alright, what's next? Man, I keep on thinking it's Borderlands where I could just jetpack. Alright, hold on. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my brother pointed my fan at my head. Unintentionally, but like still. Alright, hello, unreliable. Boy, is it nice to meet you. Hey, Chad, I'll be right back.
Oh, just watching.
Do it, Squirrely, do it. Do it. Come on, Squirrely, do it.
Where are you?
All right,
Squirrely?
hold on.
Squirrely? Oh god. You will learn your place.
I really like the way you say that. Like, I don't want to talk about it, chat. I wasn't expecting that. They're not supposed to walk in the light. Alright, so tell me, my child.
I once ate bacon out of a trash can.
I absolve you of your sins. Wait, that actually worked? There's no way that actually worked.
I think it was just coincidence.
There,
It had to be. It had to be.
there's no way. There's. Hello, chat. I'm back. I realized my mic was muted. You're wondering.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
To be fair, you always drink like 1 sip of beer.
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Were there any funny typos? No, we're not saying that.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
If you tune, you'll be saying, "Haha, just kidding." Oh, but you're not. That's okay. Um, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say this one.
Isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
All right, what's next? I thought those were nipples for a second. They actually might be. Wow. Okay. What's my current quest? Any quest anywhere? Speak to Gladys on Groundbreaker. Phineas Williams wants to contact Gladys. Black Market offense located in Groundbreaker. Only neutral station. Honeycomb Colony. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna take someone with us. Messed up. Quite like Felix, so we're gonna take him with us. Let's get that Han Solo Stranger Things kind of vibe going with him.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony. We all want new neighbors from time to time.
I went the wrong way.
Our studies have
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for hard life.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Sure.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Well, now I just don't want your sugar cookies.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Yeah.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
What?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Oh, thank you. Alright, save game. We're gonna save right here real quick. Okay, we are lacking some credits.
That beep from me.
Gracious. I was just...
Okay.
What do you... Any... It's all...
Okay, well... Damn.
I found a handsome surround...
Step it out. Trying to see if, like, just get me past this real quick. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, how about I want to sell stuff? Um... Felix, what about your armor? How you doing? 11 just for that thing? Oh me, how's my armor looking? I'm gonna switch that out. Dude, can I like ask why Felix's shirt has more armor than anything I have? Taking that shirt from you, buddy.
If you're...
Alright, well...
Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. 'Cause... 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 ' can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
An abandoned outpost. You think it's haunted?
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Yeah.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with... If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart.
Alright, guys, we're gonna go on our ship. And Okay, so we got quite the amount of side quests to do. So let's do this. Hello. Yep, I'm on the ground picker. Hello, Spirit. How you doing? Doing great, I hope. We're about to head on to Unreliable right now to do some companion missions. Alright, so what are we doing? Find Scholar, right. Monarch, got it. Warning, dangerous lady, patiently. Yep. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Dr. Wells, we'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Cull Kelly. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss.
Okay.
Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I've got some questions.
I'll answer any questions you have. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone.
Yeah.
Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
I like this guy already.
That was unexpected and odd. Considering the origins of the transmission, I imagine you may have such an opportunity when we visit Monarch, Captain.
Alrighty.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Oh, the colony? I don't want to talk about the colony.
How can I be of
Alright.
I'll be here.
Alright, cool, bye.
The intrepid crew of the Unreliable brave the wilds of Monarch. On today's episode of, still working on the title?
I like that.
Now this is a wild wasteland. Danger and adventure surely await us.
Hope we brought enough guns, boss.
I've got sword. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. I felt my heart fly out my chest. That was really loud. Jesus Christ. Oh. It was really loud. Oh god. Oh, my chest. Everything hurts. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for the redeem. Oh, you got me good there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my chest hurts. Alright, let's get back to the game. I went over here sneaking. I was not... Why are your eyes glowing? Why do you got starry eyes? I don't... Where's the other guy? There you are. You're skittering.
Incoming!
Best there ever was.
God damn. Y'all just really just obliterated him, huh? Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. And yes, please. I'm still recovering from that jump scare. I was not expecting that. Huh. That's a much bigger version of the tiny thing I killed. And there's 3 of them. And it's the way we need to go.
Trouble incoming, Captain. That's the last.
I don't think it is. I really... Ooh. I'm sure that guy's fine. Ah, yes, please. Yeah, big reptile. Can you move? It seems there's 4. Bum, 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 bum. Can we walk around? Maybe. I don't want to test my luck with those things. Customs? No thank you. Here's something. Oh, it's my sword. That's, You know what?
Watch out, Captain!
Watch this!
God damn.
last of them.
Nerds. Oh wait, that's an actual Raptid. Wait. I assume, by your knowledge, that you've played this game before. That guy's dust. What is that noise? It's coming from this way.
Incoming.
Ah shit, run! I said run! Oh, God, those are... Hey, at least the buzzing sound's gone. Yeah, Monarch is a hard planet. Ah, I'm sure it's fine. I just need to find a random... Dude. Pipes. I just need to find one random dude, you know. I don't want to waste my stuff on that. That's a lot. I'm sure there's nothing worth it in there anyways. I'll take that. I'll take that as well. Ooh, ammo? Yes, please. Alright, cool. There's a lot of things here. Okay, let me grab this other stuff. Plenty of pure water. Ah, I'll take it. I don't need it because I'm playing on easy, but you know, I'll take it. I couldn't even get in there if I wanted to. Okay, so. Onwards. God damn. I like to watch. Yeah, fair enough. What's the gun I just got? Hold on. Yeah, it's that one. Manta Queen?
Tablet.
I just realized that this is a very close range gun. And that's a shotgun.
Here I come.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah! Oh shit, I didn't realize I was almost dead. Oh shit, I didn't save my game. Where was my last save point? Oh, okay, thank goodness. We're just gonna do that real quick. Okay. Is there a way around here? Bum, 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 bum.
Easy now.
Shush, 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 shush. Okay, so. I gotta maneuver my way around here.
Ready when you are, boss.
Shush. What does this do?
The strong survive and the weak perish.
Out of my way. Won't help.
God damn it. Okay. Okay. How are we gonna do this? They are quite literally in my way. They are in my way. Okay. Let's look at our map. So I need to get over here. I'm over here right now, so maybe I can walk the long way around, but I don't want to. Actually, I think the way I'm going is a long way around. Okay, so yeah, we'll go back into town because that's a lot easier right now, and hopefully the mana queens aren't there.
This town must have looked mighty grand when it was built.
Eyes up, boss. We're rambling into the jaws of danger.
Ah, sure, it's fine. Grab that real quick. It's not stealing if everybody's already dead. Jesus Christ. Three oh one? Oh yeah. Running right in.
Hey, boss, watch this.
Come on, buddy. Come on. I hear a guy. Guys, I think we should go this way, you know? Just... Why? Why do you hate me so much? Why? Okay, so I'm thinking, right? Work, you damn thing! Okay. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Save game, accept.
Hey, I remember Cascadia from that one episode of Terror on Monarch. Crawling with monsters it was.
Never had much of a sweet tooth myself. Indulgences like Rizzo's were frowned upon in my household.
I'm deeply up. Wait, can I squeeze past this? Come on. No, it's an invisible wall. Okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. No, I know how I'm gonna do this. You guys, where's the other guy? Where's Vicar? Where did you come from? Anyways, you guys might die because you guys are gonna decide, oh hey, let me fight. I'm gonna book it. And they're gonna be aggroed on me since I'm the main player. We're gonna get them over here.
Here we go. It's working, boss.
Come over here. Come on. Okay. Oh shit. Run for your life! Run! 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 You'll never get me alive! Oh, you're slow. You're not that slow, though. I'm booking it. Oh, shit! Mercy! Have mercy! Ah! Oh, I'm gonna have to come all the way back, too. I'm sorry, Vicar. I'm sorry, Felix. You guys will be fine, though. You guys will revive. Zigzag. Zigzag. Hey! They're right behind me. Yeah, cool. Cool story, bro. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. Where are you guys?
I'll keep quiet.
Thank you. Where's Felix? Hey guys, how you guys doing? You guys need revives? Stand up. I am sorry for what we just experienced there. I will say, the queens are about half health thanks to you guys. Yeah, let's go. Oh, there's more.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Oh, I love that. We should actually go though. Because we're gonna have to do this all over again too. You guys are fine. You guys are healing it a-okay, you know?
I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it.
Well, is it because
Step around those pools, boss.
Is it because, you know, there's a bunch of beasts over here who would eat the bodies? Okay. Actually, where am I supposed to go? Not that way. We have to continue going this way. Where's that? Silver pits? Don't care. So far. Let's go back this way. Okay. Yum. Piss water. Okay, wait. How are we gonna...
Sometimes violence is the only way. Score one for Felix.
Oh shit. Ow.
The strong survive and the weak perish. Get it out! Get it out! That's the last of them.
Hey, Felix, buddy. Can you get up? Thank you. Ow. Ow. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? God damn, how am I supposed to get over here? Okay, so it looks like this is really just a dead end, so I'm gonna have to go over here. Okay, guys, so I've got an idea. Neither of you are gonna like it. However, we're gonna book it. We're gonna run away from everything, you know? I'm surprised I didn't get caught right there. I literally just ran next. Oh, shit. Good job, guys. You continue doing your work. That's a dead end, isn't it? It is. Okay.
You're going down.
Stay away from me. I thought that was a really big dude. There's a queen. Oh, shit. Mercy. Where's the inside? Where's the door? That's not the door. Ah! Help! Alright, hi. We're just gonna... Okay, hold on. 27, 27. Okay, so defense. That. That. Then we can up this a bit and this one a bit. And we're gonna do some perks real quick. Precision. Deal increased damage based on the number of flaws you have. Flaws? Damn. There we go. Hey, Picker, how you doing? I didn't think this through. That's not a door. Yeah, thank you.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Oh shit, you're right. Oh, so way up here. Why am I on fire? Oh shit, there's another one. Have mercy! God, you are not lying. Spirit Ear, you were not lying when you said that this area... Okay. Let's just take a little breather real quick. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Book it! Run away! God, I have to get all the way back to... This is not the way. We'll say this is a great planet to hide at, though. Nobody's coming over here. Unless it's an extermination team. Sorry, I had to readjust my headset real quick. Save game, save game, save game. Vicar, this better be worth it. Let's go over there as well. Come on. Okay, we're good. We're good. What is that thing? Okay. So we have to get over there. I feel like this area might be safer. I don't know what that thing is, but I don't really want to find out. How you guys doing?
Here they come.
Okay. Okay. There's more? Oh, there goes his head. Is that the last one? No, there's more.
That's the last of them. Heads up.
Alright, cool. You guys got it. Okay, so we have to go over there. Why don't we just, like... Optional arms building key? Okay, we gotta find that. I don't know where to find that, but we gotta find it. Thank you, Captain Obvious. No, man. Come on. God damn it, now we have to walk the other way around. Unless... That'd be... Alright, so he's not in this town. Yeah, I'm just booking it. I'm faster than these things.
Incoming.
Yeah, I'm faster than these things. I'm fine.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages.
Alright, cool. God, that was horrifying. Oh. Wait, hold on. Did I unintentionally? Speaking of the book is still big. Learning Big Hunter. Wait, I think I unintentionally skipped the main quest when I went to the Monarch. Well then, that's interesting.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Where was that?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay.
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth.
Oh
If
yeah.
you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Yeah, fair enough.
A murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
What a gruesome way to die.
Alright, sorry. But, okay, so... Okay, so hold on. Exactly what happened. You found a betting slip from taking notes. This is valuable. Surely that's not all, right? So resting code yada yada yada. Alright, cool. Also, I want to let you guys know, Felix is just going to be on my missions from now on. Unless someone else needs like a mission and I'm already doing a companion mission, you know?
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
Oh, my light's not high enough.
That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Sorry about that. Was there something I could do for you? I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them. Good. Someone's gotta. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Alrighty. Come on, guys. Go murder.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
I was listening. Hold on, wait.
Here I come!
I just wanted to see if it worked. I just wanted to see, you know.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
I'm good.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Oh, no.
Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak. Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous blants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy? He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
I assume this little boy is not a little boy.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Yoink. Wow, Elijah had nothing on him. Yoink. Oh, damn. Well, they're not finding any of that body. Anyways.
Mr. Millstone, you seem like a young man who could use some direction in your life.
Is this about me ending up in the wrong bunk? Because I swear I wasn't that drunk. The hallway's disorienting.
Son, you can always come to me for spiritual guidance, but not between 2 and 4 a.m.
Also, I am really sorry about your floor.
Forget I broached the topic. Let's just pretend last night didn't happen.
I'm feeling some tension between you two. A lot of tension.
You think the people in Stellar Bay ever get used to this smell?
Of course, yeah, you're...
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty. What's up?
Let me save the game.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged. Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule.
You sounds fake.
Newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Heard a lot about this Auntie Cleo.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Alcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna. Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Yeah, sadly.
Because he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Ain't that right?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Yeah.
You talk like Graham.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Sounds like something out of the chairman's own notes, Vic.
Yeah.
It's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling back to your old masters.
Well, we can't continue to subsist like this either.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. Not long, but the devil is always in the details.
Yeah, I mean...
The salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
I don't like that.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there.
I can deal with marauders.
While you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
See what I can do.
What can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened? But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies.
Ah, shoot.
If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters. Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Take it.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek.
Getting here was a terribly dangerous trek.
On going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
If you can keep her sober.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws. It's true, the board has treated us unfairly, but I'd always envisioned that things could be different. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1. As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to.
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch as a lost cause, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Okay.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. In a manner of speaking, many of us stayed behind in an act of quiet but firm defiance. As the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages. I don't think I realized how far they'd stoop. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Yeah.
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut you a fair deal.
I understand the sentiment, but if we can't rely on some sort of framework, then what do we have? I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Yeah, we're trying to do that.
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Yeah, and once you go back to him, they'll own your dignity too.
Without the board, chaos would overtake the system. Working within the established order isn't a principle to snub one's nose at, Captain.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation. I fear the MSI citizens who've been dissolved into Raptidon Cud would disagree with you. If membership on the board can ease our heart, besides,
I accidentally clicked the button. I didn't even get 3 buttons there.
Oh, believe me, I've learned that much. But I'm also not going to leave MSI at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations. It's
a necessary evil for the greater good of society.
That's exactly how the board describes it. Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Alright, cool. So we're gonna save the game right here.
How does it feel?
How does what feel?
Serving an instrument of corporate supremacy?
Let me hazard a guess. You're talking about the church.
Isn't it true the OSI is just a cog in the machine of oppression?
I'm glad you're asking questions, Felix. Curiosity is the foundation of the scientician faith.
Don't try and convert me, preacher.
Yeah, I'm starting to like Vicar less and less. That's crazy. Getting banned. Alright, here, let's see. God. Okay. That's nearly at the beginning of where I started all this. So we'll get to that in a second. Faction. Faction quest. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. It took me. Alright. It's much closer. Alright, guys, we're gonna book it.
Always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds, the... Wait, what's that smell?
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Yeah. Believe it or not, the nose is like the worst place to breathe through when you're smelling something. Because the nose has all the scent. Like, you still taste it, but it's not gonna be as strong. Grab mechanic. I'm sure those guys are nice, right?
Here I come! I'll take your confession now!
That's... nice. Sorry, those are marauders, and it's not very kind. Okay, so I guess I have to go that way. Oh, where am I? Yeah, I'll turn around in a second. Let me just loot a bit. Man, these guys really left nothing, huh? Well, I guess there's only one way to go. There's like a way to tame these animals.
Tossball kick! I smite you in the name of the law!
Oh, okay. I can't see anything right now. Oh, wait, hold on. 28, 28, 28, 27, 27. Alrighty.
Score up, Felix! Never anger a man of the cloth.
Where's the other guy? Oh, behind us? Okay. Alright, cool. So now that's happening. Six, 8, 3, 3, 2. God, I love this. So what we're gonna do, right, is Felix, my man, my buddy, my pal. I like that. Yes, I did just steal your clothes, Felix. No, I do not care. Your clothes are rad. Alright, hold on. Let's see if there's like anything I can loot. Alright. Is that a bat? Listen, they're marauders. They steal stuff. I'm just stealing back what's not theirs. Nine. Alright, cool. Save game.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh, Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Alright.
Damned philosophists.
This place wasn't half so pretty in the serials.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
Nuh-uh. Taro's got that sweet blood.
I want those.
So, you gotta boil it or you'll get sick. Then all that sweetness makes you...
Alrighty. Yeah, no, I guessed it.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I've stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection.
To be fair.
I won't stand for it, I tell you.
To be fair, 3 out of those, 3 out of 4 of those things were actually a possibility. Going out to play with friends in the city where there's walls is not getting your arms teared off, so.
Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead.
That can be arranged.
You know, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more.
Oh, I'm being texted, chat. Give me 1 second. Alright, chat. I will be right back.
Oh, just watching.
Do it. Squirrely, do it. Do it. Come on, Squirrely, do it.
Where are you?
Alright, hold on.
Squirrely. Oh, God. You will learn your place.
I really like the way you say that. Like, I don't want to talk about it, chat. I wasn't expecting that. They're not supposed to walk in the light. Alright, so tell me, my child.
I once ate bacon out of a trash can.
I absolve you of your sins. Wait, that actually worked? There's no way that actually worked.
I think it was just coincidence.
There-
It had to be. It had to be.
There's no way. There's.
Artie the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
That's hurtful.
That said,
Oh, just
Squirrely,
watching.
Do it. Squirrely, do it. Do it. Come on, Squirrely, do it.
Where are you?
All right,
Squirrely.
hold on.
Squirrely. Oh god.
Hello, chat. I'm back. Okay.
I know it sounds extreme, but I can't go back. I just can't. This is the only way I can think of to be free. I hate to think of her grieving, but it'll be good for her to move on. In the long run, you know?
If she commits suicide, I don't blame you.
Oh, right. I guess you could take my daddy's ring. I've worn it ever since he died. Mama would recognize it right away. You take this back to Stellar Bay. Tell my mama I died and you found that on my body. I know it'll be hard on her, but it's the only way.
Okay, okay. Let's run all the way back. Alright, come on, guys.
The infamous Amber Heights.
Damned philosophists.
Buddy, can you stop? You know, I'm already over here. We're gonna have to come back to the town anyways, so... That's what I wanted. Oh wait, that does that? Oh, that's cool. Let's go... Where am I? I'm right here, so we're gonna go... Oh, I could fast travel. Oh my god, that's so helpful. Okay. So, we're definitely gonna use that later. We have to go this way. This is only one way. No, other way. If I've learned one thing, it's that any creature called stalkers is going to be a lot easier than dealing with 3 manticores. The stalkers are always like the worst. They could turn invisible.
Hide a body? You could dump it in that sulfur pool.
Okay.
If I fall in, you'll pull me out, right?
Of course. I'm booking it.
Watch this! I've had quite enough of you!
Very cool. Nerd. Right. Assuming that this means it's missing.
What was the score on last night's game? I missed it.
Last night's game? Backers 16, Darlings 3. How do you like them mock apples, Max?
Since when have Cleo's Darlings played so poorly in a consecutive sweep? You wouldn't be pulling my leg in order to win our bet, would you?
Why are you asking me? Don't your scripture tell you that everything happens by the will of the universe?
That's funny. We're gonna save our game right here. We're gonna see if maybe these guys want to talk.
Spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe.
What is that?
Nothing.
Get your butt over here and pick your dresses up off this floor.
Yeah, boss?
Alright. Sorry, my mom was asking me if I want food. I said yes. So once that's over, once food's ready, I'm gonna end stream. We'll raid somebody. Okay.
Looks like my kind of town.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I was like, you guys were in the same clothes. I mean, sure, I forced some on you, but you know.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss lady told me to take the night off.
No, I'm beat. This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
Referencing town.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. He started ordering cans of. Guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Maybe he's been studying. Also, I've just noticed these are the same things I've been seeing on my loading screens. Okay, so we have to go all the way through town. Got it. Oh, you're gone. So I'm saving consecutively because, like, I don't want to lose any progress.
Fallbrook would be cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze, cheaper. I've emptied 14.
Swear.
I saw this one episode of Terror on Monarch. Halsey and Helen went down that waterfall in a barrel.
Requires storage key to unlock? Goddamn.
Papa?
Sorry about that, chat. There you are.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Okay, what are you doing? Let's put them here. I'm not sure what's happening here. What is this?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Oh, this guy lied to me.
Oh, he knew. Didn't you? Didn't you?
Okay, I admit it. I was tired of your high and mighty speechifying all the time. It was just a joke, I swear. I didn't mean nothing by it.
See, Captain? I've dealt with this swine before. I know how he thinks. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Alright.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there. It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
I just saved your life. Okay, so we do have to leave town. However, there's a lot of quests that are ending up going everywhere. Alright. Alright, save game, save accept. Alright, we're gonna fast travel real quick. Yep, I figured. Alright, we'll do that in a second. So we got to warp all the way over here. Accept. God, I'm so glad for fast travel. Alright.
You know, Vic, you're starchier than a Spectrum potato, but you got a mean left hook, and I respect that.
Thanks, I think. Guess I could give you some pointers.
Yeah? All right, let's hear it.
Well, most significantly, aside from how you form and angle your fist, is that you cannot just punch with your arm. You must turn your upper body into it to generate any real force.
That sounds real complicated. I think I'll stick with the Millstone Special, which is when I kick a jackass square in the chest.
Oh, you're back. Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker?
I'm sorry.
No, that can't be true. Not my little boy, not my baby. Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? Maybe my little boy's all right. How could you know it was him? That's Tucker's ring. His daddy gave it to him and he never took it off since. How did you... No, it can't be. He's not dead. Not my child. Not my sweet Tucker.
I'm sorry.
I always look out for him.
I'm sorry.
Take the money. Just please leave me to grieve.
I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna Scalia, go find him, make sure he's okay. Man, where is Kisses. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Let me just get to my ship real quick. It's, point of interest. Oh, nice, you're on top of the ship. Hold on, I think I saw something. Yeah, Baker wants to talk.
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else.
Yeah, that's fair.
You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Yeah. I mean, you already told me this. Alright, that's all I want to know. Yeah. Flamethrower. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, chat. Thank you for joining in. Let's go raid somebody. Save everything right here. And who is live? Everything right here. And who is... Yeah. We're gonna fix that. Whoopsie daisies. Man, my voice is scuffed. Sorry about that, chat. Let's go raid Dan.